Well, according to a new study out, Americans are reconsidering investing in higher education due to the COVID-19. Tim Burke, principal in Tailored Solutions for Edward Jones, an investment strategist, is going to give us some tips on saving tools and online resources for financial literacy. Welcome, Tim.
Thank you for having me on.
Well, since the COVID-19 pandemic upended the education sector, mainly concerns over the current economic climate and the quality of online learning as top reasons. Some students are considering skipping higher education and choosing to look for full-time employment or internships instead. That's what came out of the latest survey. Is that correct?
That is, and one of the reasons is we've got a large percentage of people that are concerned that the quality of education may suffer in an online environment, and so it's natural for them to think of other ways to move forward on that. And it's not because it is worse; it's just we've never been in this situation before, so people are naturally worried.
Yeah, not a good time. Well, Edward Jones trying to do the right thing, the ongoing effort to increase financial literacy around topics like education savings. You've got this in-school pilot for high school students and teachers and an at-home curriculum for families whose children are currently learning remotely. It's a saving factor for many, Tim, but 80% of those currently saving for an in-person 4-year college or university, they cited concerns that the quality of education may suffer if universities move to online learning. What do you think? I mean, you've got the percentages.
We do, but we also believe a bright future starts with a great education, wherever that education may come from. And an education generally costs money, so which makes saving for that education even more important. So even though there are concerns, the fact that continuing to increase your education, we think is still one of the foundations of living your best life.
Of course it is. Of course it is. And it makes a heck of a difference. And looking at some of the numbers, though, interesting that came out of the survey, 47% lack of community aspect at school. Sports teams, clubs, on-campus housing, 35%. In-person lab time, 31% that they'd missed that. Behind retirement of 46% and emergency funds 44%, roughly 1/3 of Americans were aware of the proper uses for the 529 plans. Now, this is what it's all about. Can you share a little bit about now the 529?
Yeah, absolutely. And as you mentioned, a lot of people don't know about it, but it is actually a very powerful way to save for education. And it's powerful because of three things. First, it gives you control. So you control the account as the parent or grandparent. You control what goes in. You control what and how it comes out. And a lot of our clients feel a lot of comfort with that. The second big thing is taxes. As long as that money is going towards education expenses, the investments inside grow tax-free of earnings federally, and they come out without any federal income tax. And if you're in a state that has state income tax, the money can actually go in tax advantaged as well. So you get a double benefit there on the tax side.
That's good. That's very good.
Absolutely. And then the final thing is flexibility, because not only can anybody contribute, but if plans change, like as we're seeing people's plans are changing, you can change who the money is for without any penalties.
Well, folks, the best way for you to follow this, folks, is to write this down while Tim is sharing this, www.edwardjones.com/529. This is an incredible thing they've brought up here for you and the kids, so try and read this and get right into it, okay? edwardjones.com/529. Because, there's no doubt that COVID-19 has impacted Americans' higher education plans. And this thing that you've concocted here from Edward Jones, no tax, this and that, it's a darn good deal, mate.
It is. And the great thing is now it's even expanded and become even better because you can use it for things like kindergarten through 12 expenses. You can use it for apprenticeships, and you can even use it to pay off student loans. So the flexibility is huge on the 529 plan.
Can you share resources that are available to increase parents and students' financial literacy for us again, Tim?
Absolutely. So if you go to edwardjones.com/financial fitness, we've got a number of resources there. And we're also partnered now and very excited to be partnered with EverFi to present an online and in-classroom curriculum for high school students. We've started it in three markets and expanding rapidly, but it brings our branch teams together with high school students and teachers to help them increase their financial literacy and understanding of the investment basics.
Well, let's go into that a little more, if you don't mind. EverFi, a hybrid online tool, basically for financial fitness, right?
Right. So, and with EverFi, it's really the online pieces for the curriculum for the students. And so whether they're learning remotely or whether they're in the classroom, we're able to help them with the investment curriculum.
Well, a 529 plan. This is the one with the helping, the saving for college. But when you talk about the K-12 as well, I mean that's going right back. You know, expenses are there too. 29% apparently reported awareness of the features and potential tax benefits that this 529 plan offers. Is it all laid out and easy to understand on the website, Tim?
It is. So, as you mentioned, if you go to the edwardjones.com/529, a lot of the information is there. However, because everybody's situation is different, we not only recommend educating yourself, no pun intended there, on edwardjones.com, but also talking to a financial advisor who can really help tailor what you're doing to your own specific situation.
Right. Well, that's great. So, folks, www.edwardjones.com/529. And Tim Burke, of course, leads the discovery team with Tailored Solutions. I think you joined Edward Jones back in '99 as an equity analyst following the telecommunications industry. Thanks, Tim. A very exciting project. Wish you all the best with it, mate.
Thank you, Mark.